Hello, Kindred Spirits, and welcome to my spiritual oasis, here weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today we are going to be channeling full moon, blue moon messages today. So this month started off, October 1st, 2020, started off with a full moon. And I did a video on the first full moon of the month, basically just feeling like there was going to be a lot of energy this month because of the two moons sandwiching the month, being on the 1st and the 31st, which is also Old Hallows Eve. So I just felt like there was going to be a lot of really powerful energy in the realms of like spirituality and emotional energy, emotions in general just running high. A lot of opportunity in this month to take advantage of all of this like just intense energy. So I did some readings in the beginning of the month, and now I am putting an end cap, I guess, doing a reading also for this full moon, which is a blue moon. So if you're not aware, a blue moon is when a full moon occurs twice in 1 month, which is very rare, hence the term once in a blue moon. Okay, so I have prepared 3 groups today. And the idea here is that we are setting intentions. We are using this full moon energy to set intentions for the next week, the next month, the next year, whatever period or length of time that you're interested in. I'll also be adding tarot to the oracle cards that we have here, and maybe getting an idea a little bit about timing there from some of the oracle cards. But the idea is that we are setting intentions for the months, years, days to come. The idea for each group is that we have our top card here, which is from my unicorn oracle. Yes, I felt like with such a magical occurrence happening, a rare occurrence, that the messages being guided by the unicorns just felt like the right thing to do. I am so excited. I do not use this deck as much as I probably should and would like to, but we're using it today and I'm so excited for it. And I feel like the backs of the cards are very fitting to this sort of nighttime sort of vibe, sort of feeling. So without further ado, we're going to actually jump right into the groups. So we have group 1 on this side, 2 in the middle, and 3 on the end. So we are going to give you a moment here to take a deep breath, ground yourself, and determine which group or groups you believe has your message in it. So again, in addition to the oracle cards, you'll also be adding tarot and any other information that I am feeling called or led to add to the conversation. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your blue moon reading. Again, we are setting intentions for the next week, the next month, the next year, and getting an idea of, what sort of energies we're going to be looking forward to for this period of time, and where we should be putting our energy into. And again, setting our intentions to use this full moon energy to help us along our journey. So let's get into the guiding energy for our conversation. Ooh, so we have action. I just love these cards. They're so beautiful. Look at that artwork. All right, so now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Ooh, I really love this message for guiding energy. I feel like that's kind of exactly the intent of doing this exercise and this idea of kind of capturing this energy to move forward. So we have hooray, longing for home, homesick for the stars. We have believe in the impossible, blue moon. What? I did not see these cards beforehand. I shuffled them out, but it didn't look at them. What? Oh my gosh, group one. The vibes are so real for you guys. Oh my gosh, how the, okay. And then we have the Secret of Camelot, the Authority of Spirit. Okay. All right, so just kind of off of initial energies and messages, what I am feeling here, there is an intensity about the energy that is present for you, group number one. This idea of authority of spirit tells me that grounding yourself right now, aligning yourself with your purpose is going to be your secret sauce for the next period of time. Whatever you're setting intentions for, whatever length of time you're setting intentions for, I feel like the, just the spiritual world is going to be on your team, but there is action required. There's action required, I think, on multiple levels, but I feel like one of the biggest actions for you is going to be believe. Believing in the impossible, believing things that, oh my gosh, I'm literally getting chills right now. Believing in the impossible, believing in the blue moon, believing in that once in a blue moon energy. So I am getting the feeling here that it's kind of like you're jumping in right now. That whatever is happening is going to be happening pretty quickly. And I feel like having a really strong spiritual space in place is going to really benefit you and really put you in a position of power. Like it's going to put you ahead. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But there is going to be action that needs to be taken. There is something or some things that you're going to need to do. And part of the message that I'm getting for some of you is some of that which you need to do is going to be involving you kind of taking the first step, moving on the idea, moving on the inspired idea that you have, that thought that came possibly swift and quick, something you thought maybe was impossible. You thought, I can't do that because of insert limiting belief here. And I feel like this idea of believing the impossible and taking action, moving forward with faith on that idea is actually going to put you in a really solid place, and just really trusting in the universe. Because, with the Secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit, the power of the universe is behind you right now. And will be behind you for the next, months, days, years, weeks that you're going after this. So we have the Star. Our star energy is all about harmony. It's all about hope. And, for some of you, I do feel like this idea of hope is, I don't know, I feel like it's a part of this belief, this faith, this believing in the energy and the power that you have as a spiritual being. So we also have the Seven of Swords and the Hermits. So again, I feel like with the Hermit, this idea of being grounded spiritually, seeking who you are as a spiritual being, and getting in alignment with your destiny, I feel like is going to be critical and crucial for you. And it is something that you're going to want to take action on very quickly, because everything is kind of like dependent on it. And I'm just getting the message that things are going to want to be happening kind of, soon, quickly. We have Swords energy in the conversation. I feel like the Hermit is more slow, but I feel like a lot of the progression and the movement is going to be spiritual, related to spirituality. But I'm also feeling that there is maybe some sort of opportunity here for you as well. With the Seven of Swords, I do see the potential for like just being mindful of your thoughts, being mindful of the company that you keep. Like, I feel like there could be a message here about like thieves in your camp, or people that could steal your thoughts away from you, steal your dreams away from you. So kind of keep it to yourself. Hermit that idea, that thought. Don't be out there talking about it to a whole bunch of other people. Kind of keep it to yourself. Keep it close to you while you kind of put things in action. Because you don't want people to steal it from you before you have the opportunity to put it into motion and actually see fruit from it. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, is for you to kind of keep your thoughts, your ideas, your big plans kind of to yourself. Be working on those things in the background, as life is kind of buzzing on around you. And I just have a feeling here that that's actually going to there's going to be a lot of like prosperity and joy and happiness that comes from this. But again, it's going to take belief and, getting to a place of that strong faith, the kind of faith that you're going to need in order to cultivate the energy that you need to be able to cultivate in order to see the results that you want. Is going to take you, spending time with yourself and getting to know you, sitting down with you and having an intimate knowledge and understanding of who you are in a spiritual level and being aligned with your destined path. This idea of the longing for home, the homesick for the stars, I feel like this message could be talking to a few of you who are star seeds or relate to that energy. There's going to be a calling for you. And I feel like this is very spiritual, that there's going to be a calling for you to come home. You're going to long to be connected spiritually. So take that time, ground yourself, connect with all of the facets that are you, so that, you can see the beautiful outcome of this situation. I'm so excited for you, group number one. Like, it being the blue moon and this blue moon card coming up for you, it just speaks like volumes of power and energy coming forward for you. And like I said, I feel like some of this stuff is going to happen kind of quickly for you. Things are going to start moving swiftly. We have action here as our guiding energy, which is basically saying now is the time to take action. It feels very like Knight of Wands type of energy, which is, as we're talking weeks, we're talking months here. And then our sword energy, which is prevalent in our conversation today, is even faster than that. So we're talking days, we're talking weeks with that energy. So I'm just feeling like something is going to happen very swiftly for you. So preparing yourself for that, spiritually grounding yourself and taking action towards your big ideas is going to be very important. So we're going to add a couple more oracle cards. Oh my gosh, we have I Trust My Intuition. And I feel like this is going to be, I feel like this is what you're working towards, is like trusting yourself. Trust in yourself. Believe in your ability to connect spiritually. And that's just so in line with this idea of believing in the impossible, this idea of being able to connect spiritually, and having faith in the universe, in your authority, in your spiritual reality. So important. I have permission. So I feel like this card is really just saying, you know, you have permission to live a life that you so desire. You have permission to believe in the impossible, to obtain the impossible, because the impossible really is not impossible. With faith, with spirit, you know, breaking family, you know, limitations, going beyond what people expect of you or feel like you should be doing because of X, Y, Z, whatever your current circumstances are, a situation. I feel like the message here is that you have permission to dream. You have permission to put your intentions out there and believe that no matter how impossible these things might seem to you, they are possible in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual world. Grounding yourself, coming in alignment, trusting your intuition, believing in the impossible and taking action towards your dreams is going to be, that's like the secret sauce or the key to success in this particular situation. I am so excited for you, group number one. There's so much power and so much energy surrounding you right now. Whatever it is that is on your heart, whatever it is that is on your mind, it is now. Now is the time to act. No more procrastinating, no more waiting. This is your moment. So group number one, these are the blue moon messages that I have channeled for you today. I certainly hope that this was helpful for you and brought you some perspective and direction on where to go forward from here. I'm actually quite excited for you guys to start digging into some of the power that is allotted to you from this blue moon energy, and taking the momentum from this forward with you into your future endeavors. So thank you so much, beautiful soul, for spending time with me today, and I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number two, and welcome to your reading. My cards are all out of row. Okay. All right, let's get right into the reading here. So again, we are setting intentions for the next month, the next week, the next year, coming forward, maybe getting a little bit more clarification on timeline here as we pull some tarot cards into the conversation. But we're going to flip over our guiding energy, which is again coming from our unicorn energy. Oh, we have goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. Ooh, I love that. The color on this card doesn't even come up. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, all these purples and pinks. So pretty. Okay. All right, so we also have double mission. Light worker, Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Okay. Directly calling you out, light worker, Starseeds. It's time to take action. The last group also got an action-oriented reading as well. So we have a new moon in Aries. Okay, we're moving forward. I feel like the double mission, time to take action. And I feel like your goddess energy, your divine feminine energy is actually going to be something that's really strong to propel you forward in whatever your mission is. Let's get some more information. Healing the earth. Love, humility, and respect. Okay. I feel like the love this idea of healing the earth, love. I feel like that's definitely like earthy, divine feminine, earthy type of energy. I'm thinking, yeah, like earth sign energy. This idea of healing the earth, goddess energy, earthy, grounded. I feel like grounded, earthy, like stability. I'm thinking cups energy, so emotion and love and nurturing, nourishment. These topics and themes are going to be very present for you. They're going to be very prevalent for you. And with this, you know, with this kind of goddess, Mother Earth type of Empress energy that's coming through with the new moon in Aries and idea of taking action, I feel like this is really talking about you taking action when it comes to nourishing and nurturing yourself, those around you. You're like having your space the way that your physical space the way you want it to. Spending less time in masculine energy, which is really interesting because we had this new moon in Aries, which is, you know, that masculine fire energy, that divine masculine fire energy. But I feel like spending time in more divine feminine spaces, nurturing, nourishing, taking care of yourself, really just looking into nourishing yourself on multiple levels, spiritually, physically. Oh, we have Queen of Cups. Okay, hello. Come into the conversation. Speak and be heard, my love. And I feel like this message is really targeting our light worker starseed. So especially our light workers, like if you are used to running yourself into the ground, that is not what we are doing moving forward here. The intentions for you is all about self-care, nurturing yourself, putting yourself first spiritually, physically, filling your cup up first before you start pouring into other people. That's a huge, huge focus for you light workers. I am talking directly to you. Yes, you. Yes. If you were triggered by that statement, this is for you. Okay? Let's see if we can get some more energy. Yeah, our Queen of Cups is really on that same the wavelength, literally what I've been talking about. This idea of nurturing, nourishing, being strong and grounded in your emotional space. So if you find yourself emotionally in turmoil or getting to that place quickly from time to time, I feel like the message is directly like speaking to you to make sure that moving forward you are grounded, moving forward you are emotionally secure. So yeah, the King of Swords. Our King of Swords is all about fairness and justice, having the ability to make strong decisions, setting boundaries, and truth. So I feel like here, our King of Swords energy is really talking about fairness in regards to yourself, again. Being fair to yourself, taking time and energy for yourself, trusting yourself to know the truth, trusting yourself to know when people are being sincere, and just like knowing that you know the truth from the inside out. You're good at making decisions, and if you don't feel like you are, I feel like that's an intention that needs to be set, that we're working towards. And we're affirming that you are good at making decisions. I feel like the King of Swords blended with the Queen of Cups energy means that you have strong and powerful, discernible abilities of discernment. So again, being able to know when people are being truthful, being able to know if people are coming from a good space or if they mean you no good. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, which I feel like is all about prosperity. It's all about emotional stability. It's all about that just really positive, emotionally fulfilled type of energy here. And not that that's what our intentions were. We're setting intentions for emotional fulfillment here today for you. So, you know, if a family is in your future, if you're single and a family is in your future, or even if you're in a partnership and expanding your family or advancing your relationship is in your future, that's what our Ten of Cups is all about. So I feel like setting intentions for what you want your family space to look like, even if that is you by yourself with a house full of cats and dogs and birds, whatever your family unit looks like to you, you know, really just focusing in on that. What is going to be nourishing to you? What is going to nurture you and make you feel whole and grounded and fulfilled on an emotional cups level? That's really a big focus for us these coming months here. So yeah, with our Queen of Cups energy, with our Cups energy, okay, just tossed like half the deck over. Interestingly enough. Okay. With the Cups energy and the King of Swords energy, as far as timing, I'm really sensing here that things are going to be happening at a probably months sort of pace. So I feel like we're setting intentions for months to come, probably up to a year sort of deal. Let's see what our final tarot card is going to give us. Oh, man. You know what? This card, the sun popped out twice, so I guess she wants to be heard here. Alright, so we have the sun, which is a very positive card in the tarot deck. Of course, it's one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. So I do feel fulfillment, happiness. I feel like that's right on par with our Ten of Cups energy. I feel like setting your intentions to be developing discernment. I feel like it's so huge and it keeps coming back over and over again in my mind, this idea of discernment. So if discernment is a weakness, or you feel like it's a weakness, maybe you have recently come out of a situation where you feel like you weren't the best judge of character, or like, someone came into your life that maybe didn't have the best intentions for you, and it kind of has you doubting your ability to see people for who they really are. I feel like working on that spiritually is going to be the focus for you over the next, a month to a year. I say up to a year, like 6 to 12 months is going to be working on that discernment. And like forgiving yourself for making a mistake. We all make mistakes somewhere in our life, somewhere on our journey. We make multiple mistakes, I'm sure. And the idea here is that you're being gentle with yourself. You're forgiving yourself, for any sort of, trespasses, if you will, that you may have embarked on as you go through this journey. Like, you're not going to go from not being able to discern to all of a sudden instantly being able to discern. It's a muscle that you have to grow, and the only way you grow it is by working it out, by going through life and going through situations where you have to work that muscle out, and then learning from those experiences and just understanding that there's a learning curve when it comes to that. So I do feel like the message here with the double mission for our light workers and starseeds, it is about serving the world, being who you are. But in order to serve the world, in order to serve others, in order to be a light to others, you indeed have to have all of your candles lit. You have to have your cup filled in order to spill into other people's cups. So just be mindful of that. You know, I feel like the sun cards just bringing a lot of light, positive energy. I feel like this card is also saying play and have fun and enjoy the journey, enjoy what you're doing along the way too. It's not all meant to be work. It's not all meant to be burden. You meant to enjoy your stay here on this earth. Okay, so we have I am authentic, which I feel like is very much so in alignment with this double mission card, and it just so happens to be placed right under it. This is Leo energy, actually, which is really interesting. So we have some fire, some swords, some cups energy present. But I feel like this idea of being authentic, this idea, I feel like, the Leos that I know have a lot of like big energy. And, sometimes that energy is, I feel like it's, well, it depends. But I feel like so often it's always looked at as arrogance or being cocky, the confidence that Leos often have. But to me, with like the sun energy, and there could be a lot of Leos in this reading too, why you keep kind of coming up with Leo vibes and just the kind of intense energy. But the idea here is that Leos are, have a really big heart, and they're actually very compassionate people, and, are confident. And I feel like that fiery confidence is infectious. And I actually really quite enjoy being around a grounded, Leo that is grounded and secure in who they are and doesn't need to be that arrogant sort of energy, but they have really infectious energy. So just this idea of being authentic. I'm also getting Aquarius energy as well from that idea of authenticity. And then we have I am a dreamer. So I feel like this is in alignment a little bit with some of you. You may be relating to this. This is Pisces energy. And I feel like really connected with the sun energy, this idea of happy, this idea of play, this idea of enjoying life. I feel like this dreamer card is kind of in that similar realm of energy. Again, it's Pisces energy, dreamy, and I would say also that Pisces, I feel like, Pisces are very connected spiritually. And I feel like this dreamer energy could be talking about like you paying attention to your dreams, because they might be spirit might be communicating to you through your dreams. So being mindful of your dreams, and also dreams in the sense of like your the mission, right? Like what you're interested in, what you want to pursue, what you want to push towards. What are your dreams? How do you envision your life? I think this idea of having vision, is also really important for you as well. And I feel like our King of Swords energy has vision. Like the master of thoughts, the master of thinking and communicating. I feel like is really important. And I feel like some of you could be going on a mission to be able to firmly and solidly communicate your thoughts and your dreams and what you want out of life and the direction that you're going. This is such a beautiful reading. I really hope that you can feel the intense but positive, uplifting energy that is coming from your reading today, group number 2. I'm just in love with your reading right now. It's so beautiful. All right, so these are the messages that I had channeled for you. I certainly hope this was enlightening for you. If something hit home, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what did. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page and checking out my Etsy shop, where I curate content there to help you on your spiritual and life journey. So thanks again, beautiful soul, for your time and energy today, and I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So again, we are setting intentions for the next week, month, year. We're going to get a little bit better sense of timing from our tarot. But let's just go ahead, and I think maybe all my cards are upside down. But that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and flip over our guiding energy. Ooh, gosh. This is a beautiful, oh, so beautiful. There's a lot of glare on it. I'm so sorry you can see the camera. Okay. So strength is your guiding energy. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in your situation. All right. So needing to tap into some strength, it feels like. Let's get some more information. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Wow. So much energy for all the groups today, but a lot of energy, a lot of like, I'm feeling vibing like tower energy for you, group number 3. Just a lot of like big change happening that's coming for you. The healing temple of the lunar light. Life cycles, energy healing, and communication. Okay, big energy for you, group number 3. Yeah, like I said, feeling tower energy, and I feel like the strength card is saying you're gonna need strength. It almost feels like the courage card in the tarot. Like you're gonna need strength to be able to kind of stay grounded and maintain your foundation, basically, through some of these changes. And the healing temple of the lunar light, with the keywords being life cycle. The life cycles keyword, to me, it feels like the Wheel of Fortune energy. So I feel like the message there is to, keep your eye on the center, stay grounded, stay connected, stay in alignment with your destiny and your purpose. Like keep it on the forefront of your mind, even as the situations unfold around you. Just understand that you know where you're going, you know who you are, you're grounded, and you're in alignment with your destiny. So some of it might be tumultuous. There might be some tumultuous energy kind of going on around you as the universe shifts and reshapes to fit your destiny. So much energy for you guys. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. We have Queen of Pentacles. All about that nourishing, nurturing, grounded, earthy type of energy here. I feel like powerful changes. It feels like with our Pentacle energy right off the bat that it's going to be changes that happen paced. We're talking months. We're talking potentially even years. For all of this to come to fruition in its fullness. And that might also be partly why the strength card is also coming up, because this challenge might be a little drawn out, but I am feeling like the outcome is going to be really great. Really, really beautiful outcome is what I'm feeling inside. So we have the Two of Swords, which is about conflict in your thoughts. Some of you could be conflicted on a couple of different opportunities, which way you should go, which direction to take. We had the Hierophant come out, and I feel like our Hierophant energy definitely could be talking about connecting with a spiritual guide to help you. You know, if you're struggling, yeah, just dumped out a whole bunch of cards. If you're struggling with like which direction to go, maybe you're feeling a little disconnected from your purpose, and maybe you're feeling a little bit out of alignment. I feel like the message here is to definitely consult a spiritual guide. You know, y'all just gotta be doing the most. Okay, back on track here. Yeah, with energy healing too. I feel like this is definitely talking about consulting a spiritual guide for energy healing, especially if you're feeling conflicted or you're feeling disconnected out of alignment, like a Reiki healer or even a psychic or a medium, somebody to help with that energy healing, or energy healer. Makes a lot of sense there as well. I'm also feeling like with the Two of Swords and the courageous. Wow. It's just too much happening right now. We have the Knight of Wands as well. Okay. So I feel like, you know, with our Two of Swords and the courageous peony energy kind of together, to me could be talking about some of you are conflicted whether or not it's the right time for you to like come out. So like to show who you really are, to show your unique energy, to show your unique nature, to present something unique and creative that you made to the world. And I feel like the message here is to let yourself be seen. Now is the time to kind of come out of your shell, to blossom, to open up, and be received. I feel like whatever this is that you are opening up to could very much be some sort of pentacles type of thing, a job, a career, something that you do that could turn into a job or a career. So like opening yourself up to that, letting that part of you be seen, and reaching out and opening up about it and showing who you really are is actually going to yield a really positive outcome for you. And with our Knight of Wands energy, I feel like this is just kind of that passion, that desire, pursuing your dreams, pursuing your goals. I'm feeling that is definitely connected to the courageous peony energy and whatever this creative endeavor might be for some of you that you're sitting on, maybe afraid to like open up about it or pursue it. I feel like that Knight of Wands energy is kind of like that push in the direction to like let it shine, let it free, let it out. And I feel like our Knight of Wands energy is kind of like the fire behind, you know, I feel like the Wands energy and the Pentacle energy are kind of working in collaboration to help propel your, whatever it is, your idea, your, you know, whatever that is for you. And as individually, for each person, I'm sure it's going to be different what that looks like. I feel like our Knight of Wands is also really confident too, as he kind of charges forth towards the desires and the dreams that are drawing him in. So I feel like this is definitely an action card. I'm feeling you know, again, that passion pursuit, pursuing the passions. Don't be conflicted if whatever it is in your mind is about pursuing your passion, pursuing your desire, and what you are really excited about, especially when it comes to like career and career opportunities. Because again, I feel like our Knight of Wands and our Queen of Pentacles, I feel like those energies are collaborating to make something really, to nurture something really positive. I feel like our Knight of Wands is like the energy behind the idea, and our Queen of Pentacles is like the nurturer, the nourisher, the gardener, if you will, to bring this idea or creative endeavor to light. So I'm really loving the collaboration between the Pentacle and Wands energy. And again, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, things are going to take some time. There's going to be months, years even, before things are really in their full bloom. So be patient. Okay, then we have I am perceptive. So I feel like this is a card just basically saying, you know what you know. And yes, you know it. I feel like it's just leaning into the fact that, you know, when situations open themselves up to you, or opportunities open themselves up to you, or people open themselves up to you, the truth that they're showing, the impression that you get, the information that you receive is real. Like some of you could even have that gift of to be able to know people's intentions, discernments, and you could also have been working on your discernment, your ability to discern, and just knowing that is true. And I feel like it's just a confirmation for some of you that what you're seeing and what you're feeling is true and it is real. So believe that. And we have, I am responsible for my life. I love that message for sure. And I feel like this is really talking to those of you who might be sitting on that creative idea. For those of you who might be subduing yourself or subduing who you are, making yourself smaller, dimming your light. I feel like this I am responsible for my life is kind of it's like no one's going to live your life. You are the only one. The decisions that you make, the things that you do, the things that you do not do, the dreams that you do not pursue, it's not going to be someone else living with the consequences of that. You are going to live with the consequences of all the decisions that you make. So make sure that the decisions that you make are your decisions. And just taking responsibility and accountability for your life, the quality of your life, what your life looks like. It is not determined by anyone else or your family tree or, you know, who your ancestors are. Your life is yours, and the decisions that you make or do not make or put off or act like aren't there, the talents that you suppress, those, you know, that is all you. So make sure that you are making the decisions clear of mind, clear of heart, and you know, looking to live and lead a life that you are going to be satisfied with, that you're going to be proud of, that you are going to look back on and say, yeah, I did that. There are some mistakes that were made, but I lived life. I lived it to the full. I accomplished the dreams. You know, I saw the dreams come to fruition that I wanted to see, and all of that beautiful energy. So I'm just really loving this Pentacles Wands collaboration here, this idea of taking life into your own hands. I feel like this idea of strength, this idea of courage, this idea of change and healing is going to be, it's a lot. There's a lot happening, but I feel like with it happening over like this kind of paced multiple months to some years, It's going to give you some time to kind of grow in it, to adjust to it, to not rush through some of the things that are happening here, because I just feel like all of these big changes, like the time, time always goes by so quickly, in my humble opinion. I feel like, we're talking years here, and some people might, feel a way about it, but really the time is just going to go by so fast, and you're going to look back and be like, whoa, like, look how far I came, in this period of time. And depending on the decisions that you make, it could be looking back and being like, wow, look how far, this particular journey took me, how far my creative endeavor took me. Now I'm making money off of it, or now I'm full-time doing whatever it is that I love, So just like kind of keeping that in mind, and keeping your heart space open, and letting yourself be who you are, and really embracing your unique energy, and trusting and believing in, the gifts that you were given, your gifts of perception, your gifts of your creative talents, whatever they are. Like, take an account of those things, and make sure that you stay grounded and you stay connected spiritually. And just really positive, uplifting, powerful energy that sometimes might be uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, it's going to yield a beautiful harvest for you. Group number 3, I am so excited for you. I really appreciate you spending time with me. So please, if this message hit home for you, let me know down in the comments what did. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already a part of the Kindred family. Please also make sure to check out my Etsy shop. I curate content there to help you on your spiritual and life journey. So all the way from personal readings to content to help you with your book of shadows, your journals, different things like that. Always putting up new content as the inspiration hits me. So again, thank you for your time and energy. I appreciate you. Please do enjoy the rest of this beautiful, blue moon energy, this full moon energy. Do your rituals if you need to do some cleansing rituals. Make sure to use the power of the moon to help you with that. So thanks again for your time, your energy, and your love. And I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye.